today's video, because in the last video, it kind of feels like I promised the world and that we were going to, we did a lot of decorating, but the video was so long. So we have so much to complete today. It is, spring has sprung. Things are happening. It doesn't feel like spring outside right now because it is snowing. Any people from the north that, you know, when you get into the end of March and into April and you're like, can we stop with the snow now? Like, it's enough. That's kind of how we feel. It's too much. So we've been doing a lot of baking. We've been doing a lot of decorating. There is some kitchen updates and house updates and unboxings and decor. Like, there's so much. I went shopping. Can we start with that? Andre and I went shopping and he made the very poor decision of leaving me alone at Home Goods. I mean, it was a great decision, but maybe more for me than for him. I was unleashed. I got so much good stuff, so I'm going to show you. I also need to decorate the kitchen and the tiered tray, but make it like cottagecore, as you can tell. By the way, I'm just seeing like the hood on this thing, which can I share a cool detail with you about the kitchen? I feel like we didn't really do a formal kitchen tour, and I never even showed like the before and after of this. I'll probably do it as like a TikTok, but I mean, it needs a full moment. But the detail in this kitchen and the people, like the trades that cared so much. So this is an old barn wood, but the man that created it, he actually wanted it to look like a full piece that wrapped around. So he carved the corner. So here, let me flip this around. He carved the corner so that it could look like a continuous piece of wood. There's so many details like that in this kitchen, and it's just so special. But let's talk about, first of all, I was standing right here setting up the village pieces in the back for the first video that I feel like kind of shifted on this channel, and the response, I'm still blown away by it. Like, the comments are like the nicest so thank you. You know which ones meant the most is the people that are like me, that you're like, I don't comment on stuff. Sames. And you took the time out of your day to just share a personal story of like random videos that you've enjoyed. So thank you. On that note, today I made the mistake of, it was interesting. I found this folder on YouTube that it holds comments. If it thinks that there's a bad word or an inappropriate behavior, it will hold the comment. 99.9% of them were wrongly held. So if you commented something and you're like, I don't see my comment, like, did she delete it? No, I approved every single one of them, including the one I left the comment. And here's why I address these things. And I'm gonna do like the chit chat coffee talk version of this, because I chatted a little bit about it on stories this morning, and I filmed a quick little TikTok about it because I think about the Angies in grade school or grade, not like going into high school. And that's where I was at. And I always think about those people, those young women that might be dealing with less than nice people. And I want to be able to give my perspective and my advice. So, and not that I'm not saying I have the best perspective or advice, but I have been teased when I was younger, and it seems impossible and so overwhelming when you're young. And it feels like the world is going to end when you're going through it. And as you get older, you kind of realize that these people aren't people that you would ever be friends with in real life, probably. And if you do have friends like that in real life, it's time to self-assess. But I think that more importantly than that, these are people that you would never admire. You want to be a part of it? In grade 8, so in grade school, I was very flat-chested, not even an A cup. I remember my mom took me to go bra shopping because I was at that age where, you know, you even just like a young girl, like you want to wear those things. And the lady at the store was like, I don't have anything for her. Like, there won't be anything that fits. And even like, from my perspective as an adult, is that lady could have sold me like a camisole. I don't know if that's what they're called, but like just a little undershirt and I would have been thrilled, or like a little bikini top or a bralette and I would have been thrilled. But she was insistent on letting me know that there was no bras that would fit me and I was too flat. And that was the word. I don't know if that's still a term, but whenever I was younger, that was definitely a term. And so I got teased a lot whenever I was younger for that. And then over the summer from grade school to high school, I grew and I blossomed and I grew my bubbies. And I went from not even an A cup to a C36. And I'm bigger than that now. By the way, we're all girls. I literally feel like I'm at like coffee or like a girls sleepover. So it's a safe zone. Also, it's a fact of life. We have boobs. It's a thing. So currently I get asked this a lot. Sizing, just for like whenever I'm wearing sports bras. I'm medium in everything. And I am medium like Buff Bunny and like whenever I buy clothes, medium across the board usually. And the amount, it looks like it's Christmas outside. So, there's like a lot of snow happening. I am a double D. I got measured recently, a double D 34. 34 double D. Yeah, you'd say it that way. 34 double D. So larger cup size. Anyways, so imagine walking into high school, having gone to elementary school with these people that teased you like crazy for being super flat, and then walking in with bubbies. And I was super nervous, and arguably one of the most nauseating, nerve-wracking days of any young girl's life is the first day of high school. And yeah, if you guessed it, I got teased like crazy for the exact opposite thing of what I was being teased for before. So girls, ladies, whether you are in high school or still feel like you are in high school sometimes, and less than ideal people, like that lady that left a comment that was not very nice, which completely obviously brought me back to my younger years, which I want to tell you how I kind of deal with these things. So if you ever deal with comments that aren't great, you're not going to make them happy. So do you have your style and have your identity and who you strive to be and wear what you want to wear, because whether you do one thing or literally, in my case, the complete opposite, they're not going to be happy and they're going to have stuff to say. So I was teased incessantly whenever I was flat-chested, get to high school, teased, like I'm going to topple over and she got a boob job and all this stuff for having boobs. So girls, my message to you is, if you don't want to wear a bra, don't wear a bra. If you want to wear a strapless romper in the dead middle of winter, do it. If you don't like man-made torture devices, aka bras, don't wear them. It's your style. So I say this because I'm someone that is still trying to find my style, which I would love to do a video on that, because I've struggled with it. And I think we all struggle with like body image, girls, we have a lot going on inside our head. So all that to say, if someone does try and tear you down today, that's on them. It's not on you. And do you. Seriously, the more different your style can be and the more unique you are, the better. So love your body, love who you are. And I think you're great. But going through that at such a young age, I remember leaving on that first day of school and going home and being like, I'm not going to make them happy. So who cares? Like, screw them. And I just started dressing my own way and doing my own thing and having my own style. And I really did have this certain sense of strange confidence throughout high school because of that awful experience. And did I still get teased? Yes. And did other things happen that knocked me back? Yes, 100%. But that all to say that we get teased. We all have confidence issues. You just don't have to always let it affect you, because chances are you wouldn't want to go to coffee or a movie or have dinner with that person that's saying that, right? Like, they're not living your dream life. So do you. You're amazing. Now let's decorate. Little baby. Boop, 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 boop. Now that I talked about it, I have to show you outside. This is insane. With my spring plants and everything. I saw Dale this morning, by the way. He's probably like, sorry, what in the actual is going on right now, chef? I'm gonna have some coffee. I'm gonna take this sweater off because I'm already warm. Yes, someone was like, how hot do you keep your, oh, here we go. How hot do you keep your house to be able to wear strapless rompers all the time? 23 degrees Celsius is the temperature in which I keep my home. I am also very warm-blooded and I run hot. Okay, so here's the deal with the bar cart. It's going good. I didn't love the top. I talked about that in the last video. I wanted to do like some little logs like I have on this side table. So I went into, here's my note to you, go into Home Goods with a mission, or don't. You don't have to, but it helps because then you can find better treasures. And you can go in with a mission. That's what I did. So let me show you everything I got. It was great. So we're going to decorate today. We are also going to clean and do spring things. And I still need to finish Peter Rabbit too. All right, so these were the first couple things I got. I went to the clearance section and I was like, how perfect. So it's just like those little logs that I got, like I was talking about. Why are you so interested? Why are you so interested? So I got these on a staycation. These were $14 each. They're a bit thicker, but they're small. Why are you so consumed by this? You want to see? You like it? Here, I'll put it on the ground. You can look at it. It's not a tree though, you don't mark it, okay? He's consumed by this. So I got this big boy and it was on clearance because there's a crack on the side of it. Like, who cares, right? So I think they put this here so it doesn't break. I really doubt that it's going to break, but yeah, I was like, that just adds character. So it was $11 for this big thing. And I needed a bigger one because I basically want it to look like tea party in a garden type of thing, or in the woods, or I don't know, like a boozy tea party is kind of what I'm going for on the bar cart. So I need a flat surface to put martini glasses, which brings me to another thing that I got. Flat surface. Oh, please don't break. This was right next to the clearance section. It was not in the clearance section, but they had it in another color, and I thought this was incredible. If you're new here, I'm so sorry. I like green a lot. Oh my gosh. Welcome to my brain as a goldfish. That's where I was going with the whole story about the confidence and everything. So if you're like, she never came full circle because I was talking about the hood on the hood vent with the character and everything. Someone left a beautiful comment saying, you and Andre are really making this your home and I love your style and you're still keeping it rustic, but you added you modernized it, which we updated it. And I love our kitchen. I am so proud of us for having taken that project on. And I feel like we passed with flying colors. I'm so proud of us. Someone took the time, and it was always special to me when someone leaves a nice comment and then some less than ideal person leaves a less than ideal comment under that nice comment. Being like, actually, no, their kitchen sucks. So what the person said, she's like, she ruined her kitchen with all the white walls. She painted her whole house white. I'm like, first of all, you're spreading false information. I did not paint my house. So if I don't know where this information was stemmed from, as you can see, I did not paint my house white. I did not paint my kitchen white. If I did, all good also, but I painted it green because I painted a lot of green. Please don't chew on that. Are you for real right now? Please don't chew on my new decor. All that to say, if you don't like green, I'm so sorry, but I really like green on this channel and it's like a new obsession. And I shared a lot. I feel like on camera it's coming up a little bit more teal. This is like a mint green. I love mint green, sage green, and I would say forest hunter green would be the three top. I'm such a nerd. But yes, if you notice that we paint a lot of our things green. What are you doing? You're trying to make a martini. So anyways, all that to say, I wanted a little picnic looking tray for the bar cart. I don't know where it's going to go. It's already jam-packed, but we can pack it more. So I got those two things, and then I was off to the races. So I don't know if you're like this, where when you're shopping or you're in a store, you almost have to break the seal. Not in terms of, there's a whole other breaking the seal, but you break the seal in terms okay, you put one thing in your cart and you're like, okay, now I'm ready. For me, it's either we're shopping or we're not buying anything at all. I'm strange that way. You okay? You looking at my martini pics? So I put these here from last time. They're little Easter egg cocktail pics. They're super cute. They're little wooden ones. Those might make it onto the bar cart. And then I still have this that needs to go somewhere. If you can hear it, it's Carl down there. All right. Then I mentioned martini glasses. Home Goods, at least in Canada, does not often have martini glasses. It's very rare that they have some. Here's what I want to do. I just thought of this. I really wanted some cottagecore style. So these are, and I want it to be a coupe glass. Is that how you say it? Coupe glass? Why do you make it all about you all the time? Every time. Like, I don't think there's ever been a video that I film where you don't just, I mean, you add a certain flair. Okay, so here's my idea. They're like a rosy, they're so perfect. I love a little martini glass. They're short too, which I like. So they're like a rosy bronze color, which I think is ideal. I want to paint them and put some little daisies because I was looking for something like that. They have them at Anthropology. First of all, they're expensive. Second of all, they only ship to America. So we can do one better. So I could paint some little daisies around the bottom, and I don't wash my martini glasses in the dishwasher anyway, so we should be all good, right? So that would be fun. Can I just use acrylic paint, or do I need to use like glass paint or something? We're new to this DIY world. Well, are we though? We also did already say we need to finish Peter Rabbit 2, which okay, it's starting to grow on me. I like it. It's not as funny as the first one is so funny. The second one is like, it's okay. All right, so martini glasses, and then, oh, they were $10. That's pretty good, right? Especially in Canada. Okay, and then this was in another video, and there was comments being like, how did you not buy that? So I have something very similar. Sorry, he's so distracting, right? He is. I have something super similar for Halloween that I got in Florida, and it's 2 little pumpkins on leaves, and I just think it's the most charming, adorable thing. I'm just thinking, right, my brain always is like Halloween, fall thinking ahead. I have a concept for how to decorate the house for fall, and I'm really excited about it. And it's more fall than Halloween decor, and I'm pumped. Why is it snowing so much? We were doing so well. The deck was completely, the size of the snow that is falling is almost like Mother Nature is just like, mwahaha, I'm having a bad day, so you shall suffer. Look at this. Look at the size of the freaking, look at that. It's pretty, but you know when it's pretty? At Christmas. It's not pretty anymore. Anyways, let's talk about cups. Okay, so there's 2 little saucers, which is very cottagecore spring, which I love. Garden collection by Corner Ruby. Cute. Okay. Hand wash only, not microwave safe. Oops. Okay. And then the cups. It also came in purple. I'm not a purple person. Unless it's like a dusty purple, I'm not a purple person. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking cute. A little espresso cup. Okay, it's better than I thought. There's a little bud on the top too. Is this not incredible? Freaking love it. Okay, amazing, amazing. I don't know where it's gonna go, but I love it. Can you stop knocking over my things, please? What's in here? Oh, I was hoping there was extra bonus things. No such luck. Okay. Then, because of him, I got this. It was in the cleaning area. But I heard that this Grandma's Secret spot remover is next level amazing. So Carl will be the test of that. Because he's not great at that situation, if you know what I mean. Then, okay, I'll show you this in a second. Then look at this. Look at it. So there was one similar at Michael's. This one was way cuter. Right? Just the most precious. Freaking love it. By the way, I saw the comments of you guys saying you kind of like the tracking of, I love it because I can just put my camera down and walk around like you're in my house and like I'm hosting you and we're talking, and I just feel like it makes it, and it's very smooth. I love it. So thank you for liking it, because it's about time that I find something that works for me and works for you guys, because I was starting to get a little bit discouraged. All right. Then I found these. These were in what we would consider the dollar spot at Walmart, I guess. Would it be the same thing? So these were right at the cash, like right outside the cash. And they were $2 each. And Andrea's like, what? Why are you buying that? I have a vision. It's a little fence. So I could either paint them or just leave them like this. And I want to put them on the bar cart as like a little barricade garden, right? So I got 4. Listen, or it could just be a cute craft project where I like paint little flowers and vines on it, which I might also do. So I would paint these at the same time as I paint these, because they would have the same type of spring energy. Now you've seen all my treasures. I did get a couple other things, which will probably find eventually. Oh, I got this dress and that sweater, got some clothes. It was a good shopping day. It was fun. So let's put on a movie. I'm going to have one of those banana muffins that I made in the last video, and I'm going to heat up my coffee. And I think we're going to watch Peter Rabbit too, which, by the way, can you see on my headband what it is? These are Sewing Sweet. All the headbands that I wear, like, honestly, 9.99999 times out of 10, they're Sewing Sweethearts. And I was joking the other day, and I was like, sharing that really old video that I don't even know if it's public, where I was talking about like the heatless curls. I was wearing a Sewing Sweethearts headband in that. That was filmed like 10 years ago. So just shows I stuck with her and she stuck with me. I love it. She's just amazing. If you can go support her business. She's a fellow Canadian female-owned business owner. She sews them all herself. And she has like Easter ones and stuff. So definitely go support. She works super hard. And she just has such great creations. And she has like little clips right now too. I got a bunny clip. I got little flower clips. So cute. All right. Let's decorate.
Where did the time go? How do we move so far away? Holding on, how much can we both take when love is an echo? I can't hear a are together. You could call it a vision or a tether. All at once I can see it, put back together. You could call it a vision. You could call it a vision. You could call it a vision.
I think it's about time for a hair mask and a hair wash. I just took my headband off. Oh, I think I'm done for the day, but the house is clean. I just set up the new entryway rug, which looks really good. I feel like this looks nice. I'm very pleased with everything. The bar cart is a definite vibe. It is jam-packed. I feel like the top worked out so well, especially going into the store with a game plan and getting this flat surface to be able to put the glasses on. I'm going to try and paint these probably tomorrow. This worked out super well. It's giving picnic, and then I have some vermouth and some gin, and this gin says garden on it, so it's perfect. He is front and center, and he's fabulous, and it just looks really good. So that other riser that was up here, I put it down there, and then how good do the little fences look that I got at Walmart. So cute. So I'm going to start painting some things, do some DIYs, but let me show you. Jelly beans. Let me show you this. Okay, and also let me explain. So I know I put it down the middle to start, but we never use that door. So the front door, maybe during the summer I'll use it, but then I don't really need a doormat. So I put the big doormat that was in front here outside. So it's like, that's really nice for outside. And also, I cannot wait for spring cleaning. The road needs to thaw so that that big construction bin can leave. It needs to stop snowing so that I can take down all the... Anyways, we're going to think spring. I also want to move... I think I shared this in a previous video. I want to move that to maybe the closet. But here's what's happening in here. We have a gigantic, and when I say gigantic, like to the ceiling, kind of like an antique vintage looking mirror coming. I'll pull it up on the screen. It's so pretty. I'm thinking, these were here when we bought the house. I love it. It's very cute. It has a lot of charm. I think I'm going to move it, take it down, and start fresh. This is definitely staying. We only use the garage door, so this is kind of like our landing spot, especially during the winter. Like, we need to be able to put our boots somewhere and come in. So during the summer, could this move like to the center? Maybe, but I don't really mind it here. Like, I kind of love it. I love the green, and when the mirror is there, this will come out just a little bit, because I'm pretty sure that mirror is going to be thick. It's going to be a thick mirror, so I think that'll look really good. The other thing that's coming in, so I think the mirror is coming in first, and then the table is coming in for the kitchen. So the last time you saw these pillows, I believe, was when we first got them, and they didn't even need to go in the dryer. I don't even need to do a Velcro. They're just staying upright on their own. So I got these at Home Goods, which I think I shared. They're so soft and so comfortable. I can't wait to have a table right here. I feel like I'm going to use it all the time. It's probably where I'm going to work the majority of the times. And then this, I think this is just going to stay here because I just love it, and Carl sleeps on it. So that's perfect. I'm going to take this fur away to the basket. I put those up there, which I think is perfect because we don't use them. They're more decorative. And I need to do that little riser that I talked about for the back row that I want to paint also. The tiered tray turned out so flippin' good. I love it. It's incredible. I'm so happy with it. The greenery, it's not too much. It's not too cutesy. I mean, it's pretty cute, but it's very natural looking too. It's giving picnic. I love it. I think one of my favorite things is this right here. This artwork that I got at Michael's. So, you barely notice it. It's so cute. And I put the pink blanket here. I'm going to put this fur for Carl, maybe in the porch for him. And then I put the other entry rug in the porch. I think I'm going to do a centerpiece in here, set up some napkins, and then just kind of keep the place setting set. We actually, oh, I got a lot of questions about, well, where's the dining table? It's in here. This is where we always eat. We eat here every night. This room's heated, so it's just super nice, and it feels like you're kind of eating outside. So that's our dining room table. We never used the other dining table that was in the other room. All right, so I think we're good. I'm going to continue my movie downstairs, and I'm going to take this scrap piece of wood downstairs with me and see if I can detach it and paint it as a riser, possibly, hopefully. All right, I'm going to chill probably for the rest of the night, get some work done. If I showed you what I'm drawing and working on right now, you would pass out. Okay, here's my hint. Your favorite and most popular season of the year, but you don't have to wait until fall. I pretty much just gave it away. What am I even saying? It's so good. Might be my favorite thing ever. You know what's amazing? That the basement is finally done. I freaking love it. It's so good. Like, imagine like with video games. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'm going to paint and play some video games. But first, snacks. Okay, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow because I just want to chill for a little bit, untie my hair, put a hair mask in, put on some comfy clothes like romper-esque. But thank you for being a part of my decorating. We will continue tomorrow with a lot more stuff.
I can be a shadow rolling on the street. I can make the same movements on repeat. I can go on walking when I'm sound asleep. I can lose myself that way. Wanna see from the bright side, keep my head in the game, be a shaker out in the land of the living. Wanna be on the inside, a bell that can ring, keep my feet level in the land of the living.
Good morning. I did not do sock curls last night because I washed my hair and I just slept with it like with a bun on top of my head because the sock curls, you do them dry. So I will do that tonight, but I'm not mad about this. Okay, so here's the deal with the bangs. Because I see the comment, like, why don't I wear them? I go with wherever they want to go. So today they wanted to go this way. So we're going with it. That's like, I learned that at like such a young age because I used to struggle with my hair so much. You do what the hair wants to do. Don't go against it. Just go with the flow. So today it was like trying to do this and I was like, well, let's roll with it. And here we are. I just do a blow dry in like 4 sections. So I pin my hair up. I do 2 sections at the bottom with this doodad. And then I do this side with this one. And then I do this side with this one. And then I do the top with this one. It takes like, I love hair wrap. I know people hate on it. They're like, the other ones are better. I've had this since like the day that it launched. I used to have the pink one. It was like the best. I always get asked like, what shampoo to use? It doesn't matter. I still use the same thing that I've always shared. I don't change things unless there's like good reason. But Function of Beauty, I still use that. And I use, I get at Walmart, I get Neoxin. So I also use that. I go back and forth. It doesn't matter. It depends on how you're, if you're over treating your hair with like bleach and stuff. And says the girl that lightened her hair on a whim. But but it also matters, like, if you're, like, straight ironing your hair, that will damage it like crazy. So I feel like the air wrap is, like, minimal invasion. Okay, let's talk about yesterday. I need to get dressed. I am dressed, by the way, just wearing a strapless, which it is the most telltale to know who has been here for a long time because there's the odd comment that's like, is she naked? And then there's like an OG that comes in that's like, no, that's just how she dresses. Isn't she cold? She's in Canada. No, she's not cold. I think it's funny to witness and watch. And I'll always think that this is funny. And I was telling Audrey this the other day, the people that comment, she did this and this. And I'm like, hi, I can see it. I am she and I am real. And I am reading this and responding to this. Anyways, so yesterday I watched some Grey's Anatomy and I painted the little fences and they turned out so good. And I use these like acrylic markers, like it's like a paint marker. So that's what I'm going to use on my glasses. So I have to do the glasses today. Well, we're going to do the glasses today. But now I've kind of turned into a monster and I just want to paint things, including furniture. We shall see. So I'm going to do the glasses and I want to do that riser. Might be interesting. Should I be wearing something nice to paint? No, right? Whatever. We'll get dressed. Okay, I'm wondering if I should pin my hair back. I have these little flowers. Yesterday I did a headband. Thought these were super cute. They're from Sewing Sweethearts as well, like where I got the headband. I'm going to put a dent in my hair. We'll see where, you know what, my hair will end up on the top of my head at some point today. Oh, yes. And she also had, these are from last summer. This one's like a little bumblebee one, little peaches. And then I have little flowers. They're all from her. She makes them herself. And then I have a butterfly. I'm like a child. I just keep them all in a bowl next to my getting ready area. I really like this little jeweled tone. It's giving spring. Thinking I could do. Oh, you know what I like about her clips? They stay. That's kind of cute. All right, I'm gonna go put on something kind of cozy, just comfortable, like a little summer dress, because we're just in denial. The snow stopped at least, but it's still annoying. And then we're gonna do some spring DIY crafting, like cottagecore crafting. I'm in my cottagecore era. We're just gonna start. I see okay, just to let you in on where my head's going. We're gonna end up painting walls. Like, I know we're headed into the summer. I'm going to be a nightmare. All right, let's go do our DIYs and paintings. This was the bunny. I just took it out. This little bunny I was talking about. That could look cute too. Okay. Coffee and painting. It's very sunny out today. Look at the view from it's so pretty. It's just very cold out. We sat and had coffee here this morning, and I just want to say, Andre thinks it's the best bar cart I've ever done, and I agree. I was like, that's one heck of a bar cart. I love it. I feel like the whole spring setup is like really good. I'm very happy with it. Okay, let's go downstairs and get those little fences that I painted, because we're going to just make the bar cart that much better. How cute is this little setup? I love it. I want to tidy up down here. Andre and I were just talking about like not Renos, but like deep cleaning and like deep organizing, like his office, which I think I've only shown once when we first moved in. It needs to get organized and just set up properly now that we've set up the basement properly, which I love. Okay, look at my little painting setup. How cute. So yeah, yesterday I was just watching Grey's Anatomy and like hanging out and working on these. So I did a little bit of just some acrylic paint like this in 2 different shades for the grass at the bottom. Hi, Carl. And then I used these acrylic pens, and they're so, like, the amount of paint that comes out of them. So then I did some little vines, and then don't fall. And then I did a little dot. It was pretty simple, honestly. A little dot in the center for the daisies. And then I did the little petals in white. And now they're all dry. I mean, they dried very quickly. So I'm going to bring these upstairs, and I'm going to try and do the same thing, but better, no pressure, on the glasses. So let's bring these upstairs. Pretty good. I'm already overheating. Oh, you have a grass on your nose. I feel like that looks so cute. I love it. It was a good test for my martini glasses. So these are the glasses that I want to paint. I don't know if I showed this yesterday. I think I did. It's just an empty. It's such a pretty alcohol bottle. I don't think they sell them anymore. And these are from my mom. These are from like the 90s. It feels like it. Okay. Let's put these. I love these little speckled Easter eggs. They're so pretty. We should do an ASMR. Like, this is my little espresso cup. And then these are my... So this is kind of what I'm going for. Okay. Let's attempt paint these. Oh gosh, I'm nervous.
Meant for each other, staring in her dark green eyes. I want to love her, scared if I should roll the dice and go with the flow. And I wonder if you ever think of me, and if you want to drink another coffee I find out in time. I meant to call, but I was too scared to hear you say, oh, you're not the one, no, you're not the one. So I hold on to this dream a little longer. There's a little me inside of you, and I still wonder if you ever felt it too. But I can take the fall. So long, so hard, just to find the words to say. I tell myself I catch you on another day. Now time is running out. I meant to call, but I was too scared to hear you say, oh, you're not the one, no, you're not the one. So I hold on to this dream a little longer. Ooh, a little longer. A little longer. Ooh, a little longer. I meant to call, but I was too scared to hear you say, oh, you're not the one, you're not the one. So I hold on to this dream a little longer. Ooh, a little longer. Hold on to this dream. Ooh, a little longer. A little longer.
Now, do we say that that went well? Yes, it did. I got a workout though. That was a lot. That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I literally broke a sweat. So this coffee holder hook thing is up, and it looks really good. I just put 4 of the 8 hooks on here. The only thing, which I have to say, I love a house like this because everything is not perfect. It doesn't matter if you ruin something. So my drill kind of dinged the edge of this, but I feel like it just added character, so whatever. I also have some of that buff, the gold buffing stuff. So here's my question though, and I'm scared of the answer. Do we think that the riser is high enough? It didn't take me long to do it. It's more of a matter of finding a piece of wood that's higher than that. Like, I mean, do I need another piece like all the way? I don't know. For right now, I think it's fine. It would be hard to find the exact same. And I don't think I have the capabilities of cutting wood, but for right now, I think it's good. Okay, then random, but it had to happen. I did some little houseworks. Also, I had a great time with the chipmunks. They were like staring at me whenever I was painting. It was so lovely. By the way, the more that I stare at this carpet, the more I love it. It's so good. It's so good. I'm very happy with it. I think Carl likes it too. Yeah, I know you're behind me. I'm so sorry. I'm like winded. Okay, so in here, I need to order wallpaper and I need to paint the ceiling. And I don't know if I want to take that on myself or if that's a dumb idea. So one of the bathroom accessories is in. A lot of you guys talked about like going to find vintage things because it goes with the house. Like, look at how, right? It's giving Cinderella or Snow White. I freaking love it. So the little holder, there's a whole set. I got the hooks for it too, which I also have to install. They're just coming from the Florida house, but it has like little flowers on. It's so cute. And I feel like it's simple. So the only thing though is now I have to patch, which is not a big deal. I just have to sand this and patch this. So that's where the old one was. So let's clean up our tools. I love doing like just the mundane tasks with you guys and sharing all the things. Okay, so the martini glasses is probably the win of the day. I did not think that they would turn out this good. They look amazing. So now I'm thinking Mother's Day gift, right? My mother's going to want some of those. So the martini glasses themselves were $10. So I'm going to just go get 2 more and paint them. And now that I'm actually better at it, I feel like hers will be even nicer. They're really pretty, like even compared to the Michaels ones. You know what I like with the paint? It's not white on the inside. So look, see the Michaels glasses, how the inside is like a white? This one, the inside of the glasses, the insides are so pretty now. One tip, make sure that you sand the glass. I learned that the hard way, and use more paint than you think you need. I'm gonna go have some popcorn and some snacks. It's White Lotus night here, so I'm probably gonna make, it's like our tradition that we started together. We make Thai food on Sundays, you know, to get into the like Thailand vibes. I love White Lotus. Now I wanna restart the whole series and watch the other ones. And I'm pretty sure, well, okay, obviously I love the mom. I forget her name, but I love Mary Lou Wood. I think we talked about this before. It might have been on a live, but I loved it. I have to put my paints away. I'm loving like the studio situation, mostly because it's a perfect view to the chipmunks who are in bed by now. But I'm going to go watch some Grey's Anatomy on the actual television and just chill out. I say chill out. I have a lot of work to do for designs and stuff, so I'm excited about that. But I'm going to get into my cozies, unclip my hair, which honestly, I can't believe I stayed up all day. But this was a very productive vlog. Thank you for being a part of my, what do we call this? Easter decorating, finalizing everything. Wait. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. How unsatisfying of me to do this to you. Also, I need to clean all of this. I need to choose a wallpaper, so that'll be in the future. But wait, before I go upstairs. Look at the vibes. Like we have a full, you know what I want to do, but I'm not going to. I would love to light up the backs of the mirrors. We're not doing that though. That's way too hard. It would require like wiring and stuff. Oh my gosh, Carl's like spinning around. Okay, we never talked about the bar cart and hi. Okay, so here's a little view, and at sunset it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at that sunset. How are you doing? So this worked out really well. I put a little piece of grass, a little turf grass in here, and then you guys suggested you're like, just turn them around, so I did. I mean, you'll be able to see it on the other side, but whatever. And then some grass here, and then these actually work. We use them to like look at the animals and the deers and stuff. I put that basket there for now. I don't know. The coquette blankets go perfectly in here, so I put the blue one here. Carl loves this one. And then I've got the Fresh Start Daily candle. I love this little, I added this bunny to the flowers. And then we talked about our little setup where we have our, don't mind Carl's toys. You're gonna start playing with them, aren't you? You always do when I'm filming. Did you enjoy today's vlog? Absolutely. So probably nicest bar cart ever. I put some greenery here, an extra little gnome down here, so cute. Pink blanket here, and then our little cocktail area. I couldn't get rid of that sign, I love it. And then over here is like the greatest. So quick little tour. The basket and the carrots on here. This tray worked out super well. Candle warming lamp, teacup and teapot. And then, oh, the gin usually goes here with the other, it's in the kitchen right now. New martini glasses. These are so good. I'm so glad I got those. And then I keep my martini picks in here. Little bunnies. And then I hung this. He's like hung in there, which is super nice. Just as long as it stays. Also obsessed with this purchase this year. And then this basket that I hung on the side of here, there is so much in here. So there's 2 of these vine plants, the hydrangeas, these little blossoms, what do we call these? This vine here, this little guy, a little birdhouse. I just jammed it as, oh, and a carrot. I had to have a carrot. So I think the thing that I love the most about this is like the little bunny bait bags in here and like the little bunnies hiding everywhere. I just think it's so fun and so cute. The wheelbarrow, and of course the fences that I created. So, I mean, probably the nicest bar cart ever. Told you he was gonna start playing. And then little gnomes and everything. Oh, it's so good. I love it. Do you love it? Okay, and then I'll show you the tiered tray, because that was the point of this entire video, was to finalize our decorating together. I need to get some nice cups to hang on here, by the way. Right? Yes. This is thriving from the last video. Just need to make sure I keep watering it. I also am very happy with this decision from the last video too. That's gonna stay there. And it's very special. My parents got it for us, so love that. By the way, update on the knives, obsessed. Such a good purchase. Like, they're phenomenal. I mean, how can knives not be phenomenal? They're great. Okay, so my little cup that I was drinking of sits here. That's the one I actually use. And then I also use this one for tea at night. So it's very functional. And then I have my measuring cups down there with one. The whip toppers didn't make the cut. I got these this year at Michael's. I think in one of the last videos you see me looking at these. And then I stacked these 2 little bowls here with some carrots. There's some extra mugs back there. The 2 little chicks. Oh my gosh, Hop is the cutest. It's so funny. I was telling Andre he'd probably love that movie. The chick, like the little chicken, he tries to, not the chick, like the Easter chick, he tries to take over and like do a coup d'etat of the Easter bunny. It's really fun. It's like adult, it's just like Peter Rabbit. It's like adult funny, but it'd be great for children. Although I am a large child, I love it. So I am probably going to start prepping dinner. And while that's on the stove, I'm going to catch my breath. I worked up a storm. This thing was so hard to drill into. And I took all the houses off and I was so nervous to like, anyways, that was my workout for the day. But I'm going to go back into like health mode starting tomorrow. So I'll probably share some of my dopamine detox things that I promised I would share. Lots of working out, lots of meditation, lots of health stuff. So I'm excited about that. So I'm going to go prep dinner, get cozy. Thank you for being a part of my very spring, very cottagey, very cozy vlog. And I'm so happy that you guys are loving these videos. I will see you guys very soon. If you can, give this video a thumbs up. And if you would take 2 extra seconds, because last time you guys did this event, The World, and you guys kind of did it on your own. And I was like, wow, they're really amazing. You guys left, there was like over 1,000 comments on one of the videos. And I was trying to go through all of them and they were so sweet and so amazing. And there was so many people that were like, I never comment, but I just want to say, and it was incredible. So thank you. So if you guys ever do feel the need to comment, this would be the place to do it because it's a very kind place on the internet, which I love. So if you have suggestions or things that you want to see me do or DIYs that you would like to see me tackle, or you just have questions, please ask because I do my best to answer every single comment. So I love you guys and I will see you probably same time next week. Follow along on all the other socials for all the behind the scenes and I'll see you guys soon. Bye dudes.